Hi everyone, welcome to Kente Kente's channel. Today we want to talk about our thoughts. What is our thoughts? What are we thinking about day in and day out? Are we thinking about our friends? Are we thinking about what we do in life? Or are we thinking about someone else? Do we think about our plans for the future? Or we are thinking of somebody who is somewhere, or a book that you've read, or a story that you've been told, or anything that comes into your head? Is that what you're thinking about? And your thinking, is it positive or negative thinking? Today we want to base our topic on thinking thoughts. What is in your mind? What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about anything positive? Or are you thinking about something negative? Let's all not forget that positive thinking brings a good result, and negative thinking definitely brings a bad or negative result. So what are you thinking about? The positive things that we think will attract positive things. So when we think positive things, we attract positive people around us. We will attract positive circumstances. We will attract positive environment. What are you thinking about? Do you want to be a good, successful businessman? Then think positive and work it through. Do you want to be the best man that you know? Think positive and work it through. Do you want to know that each and every person in life has a positive thing to do in life? Think of that. And do you want to know that the positive thing that you are thinking about will help you, or it will lead you to a positive future? Yes. Then why don't you think of positive things? Because the positive things will attract positive environment. But when you think of negative things, you attract negative environment, negative people. So why don't you think positive then? Because it is the best that you have to know. It is the best that you have to do. So you'll be able to reach the goal that you want. Let's all think positive and focus on the positive, because the more we focus on the positive, the best that we reach where we want to be. Because it will manifest in our life, in our thinking. Because our thinking is what manifests in our life. Our thoughts is what manifests. So what are we thinking about? What are you thinking about? Positive things? Because according to research, our mind regulates 6,000 times. 6,000, or is it 60? It goes quickly and faster. And our thought has a frequency. And the frequency vibes, the frequency or the vibes that we have will move us to where we want to be. So where do we want to be? Do you want to be on top? Think positive. If you want to be on top, and then focus on your thoughts. Put everything on paper if you want. If you are the type who write things, write it down. If you are the type who think, okay, I'll get there. Whatever plans that I've put, I'll be able to get there. Think about that and put it down. That will be the best way to go. Because positive thinking brings positive environment, attract positive people to you. What are we attracting? Are we attracting people that are positive in our lives, or are we attracting negative people in our lives? What do we want to get in life? Do you want to move higher, or we want to move at the back? Let's all think positive and it will manifest in our life. Because as we all know, the law of attraction never stops, and it's forever in our action. It never stops. Because what we're thinking, how many times are we thinking, that is what will manifest. So should we think positive? Yes. So we can focus on what we want and what we don't want, because the law of attraction doesn't care. It doesn't know. Let's all think about a building where each and every person, whether you are good or bad, when you jump on it, you will fall. And when you fall, you can hit yourself. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we have to think positive, so the positive things will manifest in our lives. So we will be able to live the life that we want. So our future will be bright. Are we ready to think positive and forget about the negative? Or we are still basing on what we think that will help us? Everything that comes into our life, we are attracted into it. The image or our thoughts attract our life. Let us be clear of what we want to be in life. Whatever we think, whether consciously or unconsciously, will come to bear. So why don't you think positive then? So you can have positive life. So things will change in our life. Even if it's bad, change it. Change your thoughts. If the thought has been bad for a long time, change it to positive. So your life will manifest into positive. Because everything that we know is in our mind. What we say, what we think will come into life. Because that is the law of gravity. Whatever goes up will come down. Whatever goes up will come down. So we have to know that the universe is made for us. We have power to change things. We have power to attract things. We have power of our mind to change. So let's think positively and forget about the negative vibes that we hear. Let's change it to positive, and let's move ahead in life, because positive vibes bring positive future, and it brings positive things in our life. Let's think positive. Let's change our focus to positive. Let's base on it. Let's move ahead in life with it, and let's change everything that comes around us. Because anything that goes up will come back to us. When we attract positive, we get positive vibes. When we attract negative, we get negative vibes. Let's change our mind and do the right thing, because our thoughts, our mind bring changes in our life. It is the best thing to do, that we change our thoughts, we change our mind and do the right thing. That is the best for us in life. Are you ready to change to positive, or you still want to maintain your negative? I think we all want to be positive, so we have positive things in life. So the positive things will attract positive environment, attract positive people, and it will manifest in our life. Let's all change our mind, our thoughts, our thinking to positive, and our life will be better for the future. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Kente Kente's channel. Thank you. Let's all share, like, and subscribe. Thank you.